The War of 2042, written by SomeRandomFuckwit. March 4th, 2042, Detroit, Michigan. The city is in ruins. The sheer sight of the gloomy, gray, dust-filled skies strikes a feeling of hopelessness in my heart. One of the world's greatest cities bombed to debris. Most of my squad died in the initial bombings. Austin and David were the only other two to survive. We are currently held up in a barely standing grocery store. We have a good supply of ammo for our guns, but that won't do as much against the hordes of hostile troops. We don't know what to do now. Our radios are on, but no higher-ups have even addressed the situation, let alone gave us orders. We're waiting in the grocery store for what seemed like hours, but was realistically only about 30 minutes. Every now and then, a big patrol would come past, usually a few tanks, surrounded by dozens of troops. They never noticed us, or even bothered to check in the store. There we sit, in complete silence, with no clue what to do, when suddenly we hear it. Radio static, followed by a familiar female voice from my radio. Message to any surviving U.S. military. Rendezvous point at the church on Jefferson Avenue. Take caution while moving. Extremely heavy hostile presence on the streets. Did she say the church on Jefferson Avenue? Austin blurted out loudly. Oi, quiet down, idiot. Do you want us to get killed? David says in a quiet but angry tone. Yes, the church on Jefferson Avenue. Now be quiet. Let's get ready to start moving, I inform him. I know where that is. It's only a few miles down the road, Austin says, being useful for once. Well, let's get moving then. No time to waste, I order. We get our guns loaded and make sure we've got our supplies. Then we check the street. Clear. We start moving. The walk wasn't a long one, but seeing a once glorious city now be nothing but a pile of bricks and dust, except for a few buildings, was really depressing, humbling in a way. After not too long, we could see the church. There it is, Austin says as he points toward the half-collapsed, big white building. We enter the building and shut the door behind us. Only one other squad in here with us. I talk to their leader and discuss what to do next. I think we should just wait for orders from... I was cut off by a loud explosion. We all turn to the source of the explosion and see a tank on the road, smoking barrel pointing towards us. David screams, "Take cover!" Before he could finish his sentence, we hear gunfire and David groaning. "David's hit!" Austin screams, trembling with fear. We all take cover behind seats, stands, and anything else we could find. Troop after troop runs in. Austin dies. David is still bleeding out. Only 4 of us remain viable to fight. Me and a few members of the other squad. Troop after troop runs in and gets gunned down. We manage to hold them off for a while, but one by one, everyone but me dies. I need to run. No way I can fight this many people. I sprint out the back of the church and start running. Then everything seems to go slow. I hear a bang and feel a sharp burning sensation in my thigh. I've been hit. This is the end. I watch hopelessly as I drop to the ground, dropping my gun on my way down. I go to reach for my gun, but then hear another bang. I got shot again, this time in the chest. I can't move. I give up. I lay down and accept my fate, and I see a hostile run up above my body, uttering something in a language that I don't understand, and he pulls out a knife. He digs it in my neck, and everything fades to black. "Cut!" yells the director. "Well done, men. You can leave the studio for the night. You did really well today. Everyone memorized all their lines today perfectly." We leave the movie studio, happy and getting our paycheck.